favorite scary movie.
Come play with us, Daddy.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Fear Freaks Podcast. I'm Braden.
I'm Destiny.
And we are the Fear Freaks. Happy Wednesday, as always, to you guys. I hope you guys are having a fantastic start to your guys' week. We are midweek right now, getting so close to that Friday. Friday is like right around the corner. We can feel it. I hope that you guys are all doing well. Just kickstart, before I ask Des how she's doing, we want to say hello to the chat. What's going on, Lamontre, Brandon, Aaron, saying that we've got McCrae, Fachi, Braden, all live streams tonight around the same time. Have to channel out. Hey, we appreciate you stopping by and being here. All of them are great content creators. Go and support them as well. So thank you for being here. Brett, man, what's going on? I do know that it is 10 years for your next, one of your favorite scary movies. I also know that you're not going to be in here tonight because you're going to be on another channel. So you know what you get for the super chat?
Now you gotta die. Those are the rules.
I actually forgot about that one.
For not hanging out with us tonight, you officially got to die. That's it. You're out of here. No, I'm totally kidding. I hope that you have a great time. I think that you guys are watching, if I'm not mistaken, Friday Part 6 on Fachi's channel tonight. Great movie. So great choice. I hope that you guys have a blast doing that here this evening. Brandon, I said hi to you already. Denise, what's going on? And Brandon, I didn't mean like, oh, hey, I said hi to you already, so I'm not going to say it again. But I saw your comment. You were just saying hi to somebody else.
Hey, I don't think anyone thought that.
Yeah, I was just making sure. I got to make sure, man. Like, you know. But Denise, how you doing? Ashton, what's going on? Blu-ray, what's going on? And I think that is it. I hope that you guys are all doing great. Des, how are you doing tonight? What's going on?
I'm good. I'm here. I have more energy, I think, than usually, actually. So I'm yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's always nice when Des has energy, right? Like when she's got like.
It's kind of rare. I don't know. It's because like at work I use all my energy because all my friends are there, and then I come home and I sit down for like 5 hours, so I'm like drained by the time we get on here.
Yeah.
Plus it's 8 p.m. my time.
Hey, it's only 6 o'clock my time, so you know.
Okay.
Got plenty of time in the night still after this, you know. After by the time we wrap up, it's about 7 o'clock, and yeah, like just I don't know. You know, I'm not gonna brag. Okay, I'm not gonna brag. It's gonna be 9 p.m. your time when we're wrapping up here. But what's going on in your world of horror? Anything going on this week? What's been going on? You watch anything exciting?
Wait, did we talk about Cobweb last week? Or was that this past Sunday? No, or...
Let me look on Letterboxd. Hold on, because I put
That's
it
what I'm on. I guess I can look. That was on the 16th.
That might have been...
Wait, that was Wednesday night.
It was after the show. We did the show and then watched it. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we watched Cobweb, which was... interesting. It was good. It gets pretty out there without saying too much, but it has really great like Halloween vibes because it is set in October and there's pumpkins. Literally, there's a pumpkin patch in their backyard. So really great like spooky vibes. So it's a good one to add to your watch list, especially for October. It's something, but it's pretty good for what it is, I think. And then we did Freddy vs. Jason, of course, for our drinking watch-along. Then I watched Cujo for the first time for Back from the Dead. That's the movie that Brett assigned me, and I enjoyed it for what it was.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I know you were texting me Sunday morning as you were... No, you were on FaceTime with me as you were watching it.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I could hear it in the background. I've seen Cujo. It's been years, but I know some of the scenes from the movie, and I was like, it makes sense. So
yeah.
Brock, what's going on? Good to see you in here. I feel like this is the first time we've seen you in here in ages. Where you been? What's been going on? Let us know.
Who are you?
Literally, who the heck are you? Oh, sorry.
I said, how are you?
Oh, I heard, who are you? I heard,
Who are you? Wait, you know
Who
that
are
video?
you?
That little boy? Yeah. Wait a second. Who
You
are
don't
you?
remember? I was gonna be like, you don't remember Brock? Like, what's going
I
on?
remember Brock. Oh my god, I'm not that much of an asshole.
No. How are you, Brock? Brandon's asking, how are you feeling after the drink along? How are you feeling after the drink along?
You know, good. I didn't like get sick at all. I was definitely pretty drunk. Literally, as soon as I was off the screen, I laid my ass down immediately because I was feeling pretty dizzy. And so I laid down, and that was basically it for me. I was pretty much gone after that. So I felt pretty fine the next day, but I felt fine, but I had zero energy. I laid in bed pretty much all day Saturday because nothing really could get me out of bed. So, yeah, well, that's a lie. I did play a little bit on the Xbox. And I think I cleaned my room a little bit. So, I would say the first half of my day, I didn't do anything because I could not move. But I felt fine.
Heck yeah. I felt great. I woke up and I literally went to work at like 6 in the morning. So Destiny was not lying in the Fear Freaks group chat on Facebook. If you guys aren't a part of that, highly encourage you guys joining. That's where we post all of our updates and what's up and coming on the show. It's a group. All you guys have to do is join. I will approve you. That's it. Or myself or Destiny will approve you. Excuse me. She does have the power to approve you as well.
Yeah, I do that.
Be on her good side.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Quit. You're making me seem mean. Which I'm not.
No, you're the nicest, sweetest person in the entire world. So yeah. That's 100% real. I know that sounded sarcastic, but I'm being real right now. Like you are.
Thank you.
Anyway, yeah, Destiny was not lying when Bretman posted his GIF and all you guys. I saw most of you guys commenting. That was a lot of fun to take a look at. And yeah, Destiny was like, yeah, I'm feeling all right. Braden got up and went to work, and Bretman called me inhuman. He's not human.
Oh my God.
That is the first thought that came to my mind was Dr. Loomis is like, this man, he's not human. I don't know.
That was my first thought too.
It definitely wasn't. Shut the hell up. Anyway, yeah, no, I was feeling perfectly fine. But so the trick is, guys, to take medicine before bed. So I take 2 500 milligram Tylenols right before bed, and I wake up and I feel fine the next day. Like literally, no matter how much I drink, every time I've done that, I've woken up and I've felt fine. I can get up at 5:30 and be ready to go on a marathon run. I probably wouldn't do that, but I could probably do it if I wanted to.
I couldn't even do that if I wasn't drinking the night before. I don't think it would ever really catch me waking up doing that, whether I've had Tylenol or not.
Aaron says, I want to see Cobweb. Cobweb, I actually enjoyed. I may have enjoyed it slightly more than Destiny did. Slightly. Not much, but I think I did just because we were talking after we watched it, and she was like, what did you think? And I was like, I liked it a lot. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5. I mean,
you did. I gave it 3.5. Oh my God. This movie, if you don't know, has freaking Janice from Mean Girls and freaking Homelander. Crazy pairing. Never thought I would see them in a movie together. Just had to point that out there because that slipped my mind. But they are so good in it. I mean, obviously. But I love them in it. They were my favorite part of the movie. That was amazing, I thought. And I was like, oh yeah, 4 out of 5, maybe 4.5. But yeah, no, not by the end of the movie. Not by the conclusion of the movie, I would say.
Yeah, the ending I kind of had a little trouble with because, like, I'm not going to spoil it, don't worry. But, like, it just really all has to do with the creature.
Hey,
and that's it.
Don't.
What? I'm not saying anything. Like, okay, I'm going to shut up from there. It has all to do with what occurs in the finale that just gives me just like okay, that like really that's the only reason I didn't give it like 4.5 out of or a 5 out of 5 is really that finale because I liked the whole movie and the performances are all really good too. Like, I mean, it's weird. It was weird, and I think Destiny and I found it to be weird with the exact same thing that it was weird seeing Anthony Starr outside of Homelander. Like, I mean, it was weird seeing him in this role because when you get so used to an actor being in, like, I mean, growing up with Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, it was weird for me the first time that I saw him. Like, I think there's a movie that came out sometime in the 2010s, but it was called The Judge. And he plays a lawyer in that movie. And it was weird for me to see him in that, like growing up with him as Iron Man. It was weird for me to see Anthony Starr in a movie where he wasn't Homelander. So, you know, that's what I found. But I thought it was good overall. So,
well, plus with Anthony Starr, I only know him from The Boys. Like, I've never seen him in anything else. And he just plays that role so well. He's so good in it. Yeah. But he brings a little bit of that.
Yeah, they got to keep Homelander around. I mean, like, honestly, like, Homelander, as big of a dick that he is, man, he's one of those characters that makes the show. I mean,
if Homelander's gone, like, that better be like the end, you know, like,
yeah,
don't carry on. You can do away with the other ones, but you do like that has to be the end of the show. Yeah. At least in this sort of, you know.
Yeah. I am curious to see how they're going to handle the Gen V show that comes out at the end of September. I'm excited because it's in the same world as The Boys, which means that characters could potentially intertwine with each other and kind of keep it going. So I am excited. Don't get me wrong. The trailer definitely had Boys vibes to it. So I was like, okay, this is going to be fun. And I think that's going to be a good show if you guys are big fans of The Boys. I think it looks like it'll be a good show to kind of pass the time until season 4 ends up rolling on. But the fact that Anthony Starr said that he filmed one of the most insane scenes that he's ever done for anything, it just makes me so excited to see what it is. It's he said it or Carl Urban said it. I don't remember, but I know that they've been all hyping up season 4. So Blu-ray, sorry to keep your question waiting. Have you guys seen or heard, that 13 Ghosts is getting a TV series?
Yeah, I saw something about that. But I feel like that's something that people have been wanting for a while. And it's kind of like, in a way, though, even though we did get Hocus Pocus 2 and we are getting a Beetlejuice 2, like, it's just, you would see so many, like, fan-made posters everywhere, like, posts everywhere, to it's at the point now, I don't really know what to believe. And so, like, if we got it, I don't know. It almost feels like a little too late. And I would want all the characters to be the same characters from the movie. Like, I wouldn't want them to be, like, recast or anything. Like, the Angry Princess, you cannot get someone else to do that. It has to be her. So, I don't know.
Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been like a giant 13 Ghosts fan. So as cool as that is, I mean, I'd still sit down and watch it. I've seen both of the movies, and I do think that I think it could be good, but I really need to kind of see more about it before I can be like, oh my gosh, like, yes. Because we're also supposed to, and you know, when it comes down to TV series, anything could happen. Because we're still sitting here, I think back in like 2019, we got told that we were going to be getting a Shining TV series called Overlook with J.J. Abrams producing and everything. And that's still nowhere to be found. So but then again, with all of the merging and everything that Warner Brothers has been doing, like, because shit, HBO Max literally had just come out in 2020, and it's already been merged into one platform called Max. Like, it was only around for like 2.5 years, and then it became a completely different platform. So who knows if we're ever even going to get that. I mean, like, as stuff kind of continues to move forward, we'll find out a little bit more. But obviously, these things can take anywhere from a year to fucking 5 years to come out. So, we'll kind of see what happens. But I do think that it is an interesting concept, and I think that if they've got good writers and good directors and cast members, then I think that it'll be really good. So. Quick question. Besides Halloween, which horror movie should get a game like Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Killer Clowns? I see what you did there, Brett, man, and I don't appreciate it because you know that I would love a Halloween game. So you're saying besides it, though, so I can't. You're containing my answer, but I appreciate that. That's what do you think?
Damn, I just had some in my head, but you're talking, and I was listening to you talk. But
you were listening to me? Really?
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay, you stole my answer. This is why I should have answered first.
A Nightmare on Elm Street. Can you imagine all the dream sequences you could do? That's my main part. Because, like, obviously Freddy Krueger, and you can be, like, the victims and stuff. But the dream sequences would be so cool because you can do like anything with those, and you can do stuff from like the movies, obviously, or you can make your own stuff up. And it'd be cool if they had a part when you're like one of the victims, like you didn't know if you're asleep or not, kind of like in the movie, and then like all of a sudden shit starts going crazy. That'd be cool.
I do agree. They've done Alien and Predator games, which, are really damn cool to play. But I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go ahead and say here, I'd like to see, and I know this is a game that has already been out for a while, but I need to see an updated version, man, because the graphics are terrible. It's just, it's Friday the 13th, man. I want to be back in that world. I want to be back, like, within the whole... There's a lot of fun things that you can do in that game, but it's in desperate need of an update, and they haven't been able to do it since the whole shit went down with the Friday the 13th franchise. So, yeah, I'd like to see an update on that. But initially, I would agree with Des and say Nightmare on Elm Street would be really cool. Or, honestly, also a Ghostface game. A Ghostface game would be really cool as well, which is apparently coming to Kickstarter in October. They have a Kickstarter campaign starting for a Ghostface game that they are creating. It's supposed to be just like the Texas Chainsaw game, essentially, but with Scream. Honestly, though, I feel like with Scream, you can do more of a story-based game if you really wanted to. You could. So, I don't know. I think that would be really cool also, which I definitely think that I will be supporting that when the campaign opens in October. If you can get an early download or something like that, I definitely think that I would I'd jump on that train for a fact.
Yeah, you know what else would be cool? A trick or treat game. Since it's an anthology, you could like do it more of like a story-based game, like you're saying, and like have to get through each like section of the movie as like a different character, and you can be any of like the villains or any of like the characters from the movie. That would be cool.
That would be really
I think anthology games would be fun because then you can do more story stuff because you'll have like different sections of movies to go through.
That would be. Yeah, I agree. Speaking of anthology, what would you think of like a Halloween 3 game? That's technically like its own thing. So like a Silver Shamrock type of deal where you got to go around the factory and you've got like the robots and stuff like coming after you and everything. That would be kind of fun too. So I think that would be kind of cool.
That would be pretty fun. Or you can go like around like collecting masks and stuff like that too. Or like having to like go through each room and like try to stop something,
Yeah.
with like them watching the TV. That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, no, I think so too. And honestly, like one of my biggest things is that basically every speculated house I told you for Horror Nights this year kind of came to surpass, which is funny. That doesn't happen all the time. But a few years ago, one of the speculated houses was Halloween 3, and I would love to see a Halloween 3 haunted house somewhere. I don't care who does it. I just want to see it somewhere. That would be so cool to walk through the Silver Shamrock Factory and just kind of see all the rooms that they can do. And I just think that'd be so fun.
That'd be fun. Walking past like the TV, playing all the commercials from the movie, all those TVs and stuff. That would be really cool.
Yeah, that would definitely be within the house mix and stuff within the haunted house. So
yeah.
Brandon says, I forgot to tell you guys yesterday, this security guard at my work had the name Loomis, and his bulletproof vest said, and I screamed. I shot him 6 times at him, and he just stared at me.
That's a Loomis thing to do.
It is.
He was in character. Aw. Yeah,
No.
I would take that as he knew exactly what you meant.
What?
He knew exactly what he meant. He was playing the character.
He was just like staring, just like blankly staring at him.
Yeah. So. Exactly.
I mean, yeah, Loomis is, I almost said Lewis. Loomis is pretty much a monotone dude. I mean, like, we know the scene from Halloween where he's talking about Michael Myers, and he just says it in pretty much just one tone, and that's it. That's him. That's how he does it. Except when he wants to express that he has shot someone 6 times, then he is
all hell is broken loose.
And he comes up. He goes from like a 2 to a 10 really, really quickly. So,
and he basically keeps that for the rest of the movies he's in. So he's pretty chill that first movie up until the end. Then he is gone.
Even in Halloween 4, when he's showing off his scar, like he's just like, I even have a scar of my own, and he just like holds it up, and he's just like, look at it, look at it,
look at it,
and that's it.
I want you all to look at it.
Yeah, like if it was me, you guys know me, I get loud, I get a little crazy, so I'd be like, look at this thing.
Okay.
I'm just showing you what I would do. That's all. That's it. Brandon also says, thinking about seeing Antichrist tonight for the first time. Have either of you watched it? I've never seen it. Yes?
I'm not ever watching that movie.
Okay.
That is a movie on my... I don't have many movies on my will never watch, and that is up there. So, no.
Cool. Brandon also says Final Destination game. Daner, what's going on, buddy? Killer Clowns is getting a game. Yes, I'm definitely... The trailer, honestly, got me a little excited today. I know that's been in development here for a little while. So, Mud says instead of doing a remake, they should have made a new Crow video game where you go and get revenge on everyone. They had one for PlayStation 1, but it sucked. Well, maybe with the new movie, I mean... It's really a good time to be a horror fan because not only are we just we've been, honestly, ever since 2018, just been so lucky with a lot of the stuff that's come out. Like, slashers are still going very strong now because obviously we're getting sequels to legacy movies, and that's great. But we've also gotten some really, really good stuff because in 2018, that was also the introduction of Ari Aster with Hereditary and all that stuff. And I don't know if you guys have seen his short film or not, but there's his short film. It's 30 minutes long.
No.
Yep.
Is it like Meet the Johnsons or something?
It's what's wrong with the Johnsons.
Yes.
Or there's something wrong with the Johnsons. 30 minutes. But Des, go ahead and give your thoughts.
I have not seen it, but I watch like a lot of commentary YouTube channels, and there's one that I just started watching. His name is Mr. GG, and he does some like horror movie stuff, and he had that, and I was like, oh, okay, let me watch it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird movie, man. Like it's 30 minutes, but frankly, it's the weirdest, most disturbing 30 minutes I think I've ever sat through. Like, I mean, and I sat through it because I'm a fan of Ari Aster. And I mean, like, fuck though. Like, I was just sitting there and I was like, just when you don't think his ideas for his movies now can be any more disturbing, it's just like you see that and you're just like.
But it's like disturbing in such like a different way. It's not disturbing in Hereditary way. It's not disturbing in even like the opening of Midsummer way. Like, it is disturbing in such a way like that is so just here. Like, you're like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then like it just gets worse and it gets progressively worse the entire video that I watch. And yeah, that's something I just don't think I'd watch. I watched the video about it, the commentary video about it, and I think that's enough for me.
Literally just think of Shorty's reaction from Scary Movie 2 when he's sitting at the dinner table and he grabs the bottle of wine and just starts chugging. Basically the reaction you're going to have after like the first like minute and a half of the movie. First minute and a half seems normal. Everything seems fine.
It's
And
still a little weird.
It's still definitely a little odd, but you're just kind of like, okay, I get it. But like then as soon as the camera starts panning out, just grab the wine and just start chugging. That's all you gotta do.
Think of it as, you know, the scene in Mean Girls with Regina with the burn book and she's screaming and she's like, this girl is the fuggliest slut I've ever met. Like, don't trust her. And then you pan, it goes down and she put Katie's picture there. It's like that, but like 7 million times worse because of the context. But yeah, pretty strange. Pretty. Yeah.
An odd movie for a fact. But I can definitely see why A24 may have seen it and been like, hey, you can come work for us.
Hey, what's up with your brain?
Literally. They're like, the producers at the meetings are just, they got the eyebrow raised. They're like, you got some weird ideas, kid. You can come with us.
Get in. You're coming with me.
Get in. We're going to make some. Get in, bitch. We're going to make some weird movies.
We're going to make some fucked up movies. There you go.
No, but I haven't seen his newest one yet. I have not seen Beau is Afraid yet. It's 3 hours. I really do want to find some time to sit down and watch it. I've heard that it's very trippy and very just like, you know, I don't know, odd, but it's an Ari Aster movie, so I feel like I know it's going to be odd. Some people that gave it reviews clearly had never seen an Ari Aster movie before, so it was just like, well, yeah, no shit, it's going to be odd. But I do want to sit down and watch it, you know, for a fact. So, yeah, eventually, hopefully by the end of the year, I can sit down and do it. But
I'm not rushing to watch it because I've heard people describe it as like a 3 hour long, like, anxiety induced trip. Yeah, and if there's something I can't handle, it is literally that. Have you ever seen Mother?
The Jennifer Lawrence one?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God. I've never had a movie made me so anxious before because, like, with Mother, basically when one thing happens, like, things progressively, like, it gets worse and worse, and like it just doesn't stop, and it's like to the point you want to rip out your hair. It's so frustrating, and I've tried to rewatch it. I've seen it once, and then I tried to rewatch it, and I couldn't do it. Like, my body like was like already like tense. I couldn't do it. So I just don't know if I could sit through 3 hours of that, even though like I would like to, but I really don't think I can. So I think I might have to pass on it, actually.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Gavin, that's crazy. I liked Mother. I mean, it like made me want to put my head through a wall because like I feel like I could not breathe. But I did like it. It was definitely, it's very like biblical. Like everything is like you know, like a metaphor for the Bible and shit like that, and for Mother Earth and stuff like that. So it's like a, you know, it's pretty. Someone who's not religious. I didn't even really. So I remember the trailer came out, and I was just like, "What the fuck is this?" And then I kept like Googling, like, "What is Mother about?" And nothing clarified anything for me. So finally, I just watched it for myself, and yeah, it's crazy. But there's a scene in it though, and I saw a video today on Twitter of a baby at a Flow Rida concert, and they're lifting the baby to him, and he got this baby. First of all, don't do that, because in Mother, let's just say a similar thing happened, and it gets really bad for that baby. Spoiler alert, sorry. Also, I'm not saying everyone go out there and watch Mother though, because it's pretty weird. But yeah, I saw that and I almost like tweeted like quoted it and been like, Mother, like 2017, you know? But yeah, there's a baby scene. Yeah, pretty rough.
Thanks for the spoiler. We all appreciate that haven't seen it yet. So
I did say spoiler alert. You can close your ears.
You said alert. I thought you were gonna stop. Like you fucking stop. You didn't let me spoil the end of fucking Cobweb.
That is literally a new movie.
It's streaming. It's not streaming. It's available on digital, but
yeah.
Either way. So okay. I love how everyone else calls Mud Gavin like by his name, and I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, "Hey, Mud, how you doing?" I'm gonna continue.
Yeah, there was.
I've already done it.
In one of our last streams, he said, "I'll give you another like 20 if you start calling me Mud or start calling me Gavin instead of Mud." And it was so funny. I don't think you saw it, but I laughed pretty hard at that.
Nope, I didn't.
I feel like I go in between. I do both.
I kind of just go with what's on your thing. So Mud Nelson is your name on this thing. So I kind of just go along with that. Like literally, did I freaking not call Bretman Good Reel for the longest time?
Yeah, you did.
I was like, Good Reel, what's going on? And yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I'm very technical about it. Destiny and I were literally texting about something this morning. And I got technical with it, and she was like, "Yeah, if you have to be technical with it, then sure." Oh, it was the new Joseph Quinn movie. It was a clip. It was a clip. She was like, "Did you watch the trailer I sent you?" And I was like, "It's not really a trailer because there was no title card at the end, nothing. It was literally just a clip of the upcoming movie." And then she was like, "Do you have to be technical about everything?"
Yeah, I said if you want to get technical, then yeah, sure. It was just a little teaser.
Just a little.
Honestly, I was excited.
I honestly thought it was an existing movie yesterday. She sent me that clip yesterday. I just watched it this morning, and I was just kind of like,
yeah.
I thought it was an
existing. And I've been looking forward to it because, so I knew like this movie. God, I hate my life. So I knew this movie because it's called Horde. I remember seeing this stuff like when he was like casted or whatever, and I was just like, okay, awesome. And then I was really excited for that, but no one knew what it was about. And then looking at the synopsis now, and then watching that little clip, he's going to be more of a bad guy, which I'm very excited for. Because even when he's played bad guys, they're not like actually bad, you know? This one, he looks like he's going to be like mean. And I am excited.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So, Destiny, you're going to help me with the credits for The Last Nightmare. So that way we can make sure that his name. So if you see, like, I'm going to have a few sets of eyes on it. I promise. I will make sure that your name is spelled as your real name. I promise. I'm not going to put Mud Nelson. Okay. I will put Gavin. But anyway, speaking of that, Last Nightmare, I want to do a little quick promo here. We got about 13 days now to back us if you guys haven't had the chance to support us and you guys are thinking about supporting us. 13 days remain to support The Last Nightmare. Any and all help is greatly appreciated. Let's get back into chatting here about whatever it is we were chatting about, honestly. Mike Shabani, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Welcome in. Glad to have you in here. We're just chatting tonight. just talking about whatever kind of comes up.
Okay, well, actually, I brought some questions.
Oh, okay.
While I was waiting.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to ask and you answer. Chat answer. Okay. My first question is, if you were trapped in an Evil Dead movie, which one would you want to be trapped in?
I think I got to go 2013. I'm going to be trapped in the 2013 one.
You want to be trapped in like the darkest movie?
Absolutely. I want to survive that bitch. I'm up for the challenge. I'm ready to freaking go up against these deadites and, yeah, I'm ready to go.
Okay, I'm saying Army of Darkness because they're silly and I could fight them.
Yeah, they're silly. Look, Ashton's even saying the remake.
Y'all just think about it.
Brandon says the Evil Dead,
so the original.
The original.
Still pretty spooky, but not as I think scary, just scary in a different way. That's crazy. So I haven't seen Rise yet. Rise would be pretty fun, but they're also a little bit scary.
Dude, Rise is definitely crazy. Rise would probably be my second option only because of the tight space that you've got. Like, it's in an apartment. I mean, I'm not getting in the elevator in that fucking apartment building. No fucking way. I'm taking the stairs because I know for a fact that if I can make it down the stairs and into that parking garage, I could probably get out. You're going to be fighting like hell. You're going to be fighting like hell more so in the remake world or whatever. But I mean, I still think it'd be fun. Like, I mean, I don't care about like the silliness or anything. I care about making it fun and fighting those bitches. That's what I want to do. So, like, dude, at the end of it.
No, my last choice is definitely Evil Dead. I'm going Army of Darkness. And then probably the second one, and then Rise.
You didn't really miss much, Denise. We've just been chatting about movies, and Destiny just asked her question. So if you have an answer, then she does have an answer right there. Part 2 of the Evil Dead.
Part 2.
Mikey says Rise. He'd like to be stuck in Rise, which honestly, again, not a terrible not a terrible one to be stuck in, I think. So before you ask your other question, Ashton asked a question. He says, what are you guys most looking forward to? Exorcist Believer, Saw 10, or Five Nights at Freddy's?
Look, not to be a hater. None.
Yeah, and also apparently Five Nights at Freddy's is going to be 3 hours long too. So there's that. 3 hours? Dude, that movie feels like it should be like an hour and 30 minutes. Like,
yeah, I take that back. I guess The Exorcist Believer. The trailer did kind of get me intrigued. It was just hearing that music in the theater. I had the chills. I was kind of freaking out. The Five Nights at Freddy's, like, it does look fun, but it's going to be PG-13. Which usually I'm not like one of those people that are like, or can't be PG-13. But with this type of movie I was expecting, I was thinking it was going to be like Willy's Wonderland, like super over the top gory, because I think it would be, more fun that way. But it does have Matthew Lillard. So that's exciting. It has Josh Hutcherson. Haven't seen him in a while. So, that's exciting. It's just the concept, which I'm not even like a Five Nights at Freddy's person. Like, my brother plays the game and he has like figures, but I've never played or done or watched any videos about it. So I'm not even really, familiar with the world, but it could be fun. I just wish it was rated R, honestly.
I wish it was rated R too. I think that would be a much better time. We'll see though. Maybe it could be like one of those like holy shit PG-13 movies that is like, oh my god, this is actually. Maybe it could be like right on the cusp of R for PG-13 and be a really stellar time. So,
well, I was gonna say, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark is PG-13, but I do feel like some of the scenes, especially like the scarecrow scene, that is done really well. To where like that, the first time I watched it, it actually made me like nauseous. And there's kills in like rated R movies that don't do that. So it could be effective as long as I think everything's done effectively. It could be fun. And if it's a good time, 3 hours is a little long.
I mean, that is kind of what.
Sure.
Yeah, it is definitely a long time. But like you were saying, yeah, that scarecrow scene in Scary Stories. I mean, that's borderline R, kind of like with the way that's done. It's not a pretty sight to look at. That's for sure.
The sound design.
Oh yeah, the sound design of that movie is fantastic. Honestly, my God, what a damn good movie. Mikey was asking down here, Blue. I'm gonna go ahead and your question's right after Mikey's. He says, "What about the Halloween franchise? Which Halloween movie would you like to be stuck in?"
I would like to be stuck in probably part 4, maybe.
Part 4? Dang, Michael's honestly kind of brutal in that one. He's kind like, I mean, if you're looking for like a lighthearted one, maybe do Halloween 5.
I could probably. He's tall though.
Yeah, so is Halloween 4's, and Halloween 4 is fucking. That's the one where he takes the shotgun and sticks it right through.
Oh, that's true. That is true. Damn it.
Kelly, yeah, sticks the shotgun literally right through Kelly. And then he literally puts Brady's jaw into his fucking eye socket.
He does.
I mean, yeah, there's that. Like, I mean, his mask is funky, but don't let the mask in that movie mitigate how strong that man is. Literally, Brady's freaking whole thing gets pushed into his eye.
I don't want to do physically, I would say the original, but also in the original, he, like that vibe to him that's not really in the other movies.
Yeah.
That sort of like ghostly presence. Part 2.
He lifts the fucking nurse off the damn ground.
Oh, man.
Yeah, either way, you're fucked. With Michael Myers, either way, you are fucked in a way. So
then you might as well go out in a fun one.
You know what? I'm picking it. I'm going to go ahead while you think. I'm saying it. Halloween Kills, baby. Bring it on.
I was going to say that.
I was going to say, let's go. Let's go.
I want to chase him down. And if I go out like Cameron did, at least I was going to him,
At least
Halloween Kills. Why not?
You're the one that's in the hallway walking towards the closet with the gun in hand, ready to go. Yep, just fucking shaking. But yeah, no, I mean, I gotta say it, dude. I would love, and plus, I would just love to. I don't care. I mean, at that point, I'm probably dead anyway. But I'd love to fight James Jude Courtney's Michael Myers, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'm going out. I mean, I'll probably take one swing. He'll grab whatever it is that I'm doing and just throw it on the ground. And at that point, I'm done anyway. So but I know that
one hit in would be an honor.
Yes, exactly. Just to have one nice little, maybe a gut punch. I know it's not going to be effective at all, but just to say that I laid hands on Michael Myers before he killed me, I'd be like, you know what? No. Wherever I go in the afterlife, I'd be like, yep, you guys see that? My last thing on earth right there. I just fucking took a swing at Michael Myers. How many of you can say you did that? As all the victims.
There's like 7 other people.
As all his victims are right behind me. They're just like, yeah, me right here. It's
from the entire, like all the other movies as well. There's like Linda's back there. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, they're like, yeah, well, I mean, I guess if you want to act cool, then have your moment. But someone else is about to, hey, who's that person right behind you?
Just a never-ending loop.
That's it. So, that's a great question, Mikey. So yours was a Halloween Kills as well?
Yeah, you might as well.
Might as well.
I was going to say 2018 or Kills, but Kills because there's such more of like a, because they know. Yeah.
What is your guys' least favorite horror franchise? Des, what is your least favorite horror franchise?
I don't even know if it's like fair to say this because I haven't even seen most of them. But a franchise I have like almost no interest in watching is Leprechaun. Because, like, I know we talked about it when we did our episode, but I did watch, like, the first two at least growing up as a kid many times. And then rewatching it as I've gotten older for that episode, it was, like, rough. I don't even think I finished it. I think I made it an hour in and then I watched the kill count because I was like, I can't. I just cannot get through it. And I've already seen it before. So it was fine. But yeah.
Yeah, we did struggle to get through that episode, that's for sure. Leprechaun is not my favorite, but in order to kind of shy away from the answer that you gave, I think the first Leprechaun's a pretty fun movie. I would have had no problem sitting down and talking about it if we actually sat down and talked about it. I could have a conversation about it, but I gotta say Hellraiser. The Hellraiser franchise is just, it's not my favorite franchise. I think that the first couple are fine. I haven't even seen the newer one yet. I still actually have to sit down and watch that. But yeah, I gotta go with that. I just feel like that some of those movies just get rougher and rougher and rougher to get through as they go on. So yeah, Hellraiser, and plus, I mean, Pinhead's cool, but I've never been like a diehard Pinhead fan. You know, like Pinhead he does have that realm of people. Just like Freddy does, just like Jason does, just like Michael does. Pinhead, I'm sure somewhere has a realm of fans that are dedicated to him. It's just how it goes. Yeah. But you know, he's never been like that's not my franchise. Not my franchise at all. Like I feel like that it's got to have some fun to it, and I just feel like that those movies take themselves way too fucking seriously, and that's it.
Yeah, the third one was actually pretty good. I really enjoyed the first one. Because I didn't start watching the Hellraiser movies until I think like 2021 because like I just don't like body mutilation type stuff. And so I finally watched it and I loved it. And then the second one I did not care for really, but the third one I thought was really fun. And I did like the reboot or remake, whatever you want to call it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was too tame, though. It was too vanilla. I thought, you know, when you're making these movies, you're supposed to have, you know, more like pleasure. And there was like two vanilla missionary sex scenes. And I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
I feel like you missed not the whole point, but one of the main focuses and drives. I can hear myself talking. Will you mute yourself really quick? I don't know. I can still hear it though. Huh? Okay. Now I can't hear it. That's weird.
That is weird.
I can still hear it. Will you mute your mic? Is that what I said? No. Pinhead is cool, but Hellraiser is not for me. Pinhead diehards. Pinhead is cool, but some of the Hellraiser sequels. No. Yeah, that's what I heard from the kill counts because he's only covered the first 4. And James said that towards the end of the franchise that they weren't Hellraiser movies, but then they were written to be Hellraiser movies. So there should have been full-on penetration. That's what I'm talking about, you know? Go for it all, or don't give me anything.
I just realized that I've not even had my mic on this whole time. My mic has been coming out of my camera. So I apologize to anyone does my audio sound better now than it did earlier?
Honestly, I didn't even notice.
Interesting. Well, either way.
But I don't hear myself talking anymore, thank God.
That's good. Can you hear this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, I mean, genuinely, that's embarrassing. Okay. I've been sitting here using a mic that's been off this entire time. So,
the episode's almost over.
Yeah, I know. We got about 10 minutes. 10 minutes left, guys, and I want to get Destiny did create this list of questions for tonight, so I do want to hear what she had to ask as well. But yeah, the Hellraiser franchise just isn't it. I saw a few people here agreeing with you that that Leprechaun isn't for them either. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Peeps are saying that the audio is slightly better on their end as well. Nice. Well, Blu-ray says they didn't even notice. That's good. That's good. Okay, Des, go ahead.
Get turned into the Fly, like the Fly, or get turned into the Thing, like the Thing.
What do you think my answer is going to be?
Probably the Thing.
You're correct.
Yeah.
Definitely correct.
I think that makes more sense. Because with the Fly, it's drawn out, you know? It doesn't just happen. With the Thing, you're not even going to know. And then all of a sudden, shit's going to go crazy. And your head's going to like roll off or something. And you're going to grow tentacles. So, all right, everyone's saying the Thing.
I'm seeing the Thing. Here, did you answer Janice's question about Creepshow? Are you excited for the new season? Have you watched Creepshow at all?
So I haven't seen any of the show. I've only seen the first 2 movies, and I've been meaning to watch it. It's completely slipped my mind. I would maybe like to watch the Christmas special this year, though, because I feel like, you know, that'd be easier to watch rather than trying to get through all the seasons at once. But I did see, I think Tom Atkins is going to be in it, which is pretty exciting because he's in the first Creepshow movie. Mm-hmm. So I'll probably check it out. I just have to catch up. And it's just something that it always slips my mind. I never even think that I should watch the show. Because I have heard some of it's hit or miss. But I say that's the same for the shorts and the 2 movies I've seen. So I'll watch it at some point.
Yeah. No, I mean, I haven't seen Creepshow. So, you know, I'll watch it eventually, but yeah, sorry, Denise. I'm glad that you're excited, though. I'm really glad that you are. Okay, go on.
Would you rather be an opening kill in a Scream movie or be a survivor in a Friday 13th movie, but you don't come back for any sequels? You're just in that one movie.
So this means you're like the lead role in Friday the 13th?
I didn't say that. Okay. You're a survivor.
That's true.
I did not say final boy. None of that.
I was going to say, well, technically I've already been that. So, you know. Okay, I'm sorry. No, honestly, I'm taking the opening kill in a Scream movie. I want to get killed by Ghostface right away. I want to be like one of those like that people talk about, though. Like, you know, I want to get, like, stabbed, like, through the fucking throat, like, so the knife comes out, like, right on the other end. And, yeah, it'd be crazy.
Yeah, I agree. I would want to be a opening kill in a Scream movie. Because, first of all, that's so cool. And I want to have, like, a good scene, you know? Yeah. A really good scene. Not, like, a weak one. Okay. In A Nightmare Before Christmas, we get to see all the other holiday doors. If they were to make a sequel, which holiday door would you like Jack to open?
What were all the fucking doors?
It's like any holiday, but you can't choose Christmas or Halloween.
Well, yeah, obviously. I don't know. I feel like that's like... Can I just do Christmas again, please?
No, I said a sequel.
It's The Nightmare Before Christmas 2. So...
A Nightmare Before... whatever holiday you choose.
I mean, honestly, him versus the Easter Bunny might be kind of cool. Him going around as the Easter Bunny might be kind of all right. But, yeah. Like...
Okay. See a couple of Easters.
I am starting to see a couple Easters. Oh, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving could be a good one. Speaking of Thanksgiving, I do want to bring up really quickly because I do see a few more Easter ones here. We have Eli Roth's Thanksgiving movie coming out this year, but we don't have a poster or a trailer or anything like that yet. So hopefully that's still. I know that technically they're coming up on the 2-month mark, so maybe it could happen tomorrow. Like we get an official poster, but I'm curious to see what, because he wrote that too. So Easter Bunny gets revenge. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of Easter here. Mostly Easter. We got Brandon saying Valentine's Day only if Harry Warden is on the other side. Dang,
There
he
you
wants
go.
to see Jack get fucking just demolished. That's it.
Rude.
It's like,
honestly.
fuck you, Jack Skellington.
Fuck you, Dale. Yeah, I think I would choose Easter mainly because of the color palette. Because I think it would be funny to see him walking around in like pastels everywhere. And to wear cute little bunny ears. Okay, I have 2 more.
Okay.
Which Stranger Things villain would you fight against out of all 4?
Out of what? Sorry, I was reading Aaron's comment. He said, "Did you just say?" And then segue into the topic of Thanksgiving. I
You
did
do
actually.
that.
I definitely did. I didn't think anyone caught it, but you know what, Aaron? Congratulations. Here's your reward. It's a nice beer from me. It's a pumpkin one, so enjoy it. But yeah, I did do that. You're welcome. Okay, now what was your question, Des?
Which Stranger Things villain would you fight against out of the 4?
Bro, I'm fighting against Vecna. I'm
Seriously?
fighting him. No doubt is he winning. I'm telling you, I'm going to fight him at Halloween Horror Nights. I'm going to walk right up to him in the house and be like, come here, bitch. Boom.
Okay.
I'm totally kidding. Totally kidding. No, but Vecna. Vecna is who I would fight against.
Okay, once again, what the fuck? I'm thinking the Demodogs. They can run fast, but a bat, you know? I think I would do that.
Yeah, Demodogs is a good one. I mean, either that or just the main Demogorgon. I mean, I'd fight against the main Demogorgon as well.
Because
So
it's just like one. I would not want to do the Mind Flare because that's big.
yeah, Mind Flare's
Yeah.
a little crazy.
Yeah, the Demogorgon. But there is a lot of them, though, when it comes to Demogorgons. What? No.
Yeah.
The Demodogs is a lot. Demogorgon, I guess if it's just one, it wouldn't be that bad. But to be fair, if you don't have 11 there, what are you going to do? You know? So I think the Demodogs would be easier for a one-on-one. I'm counting the Demodogs, okay? Because a Mind Flare, that's really only Will's problem.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, it's everyone's problem, but it's like affecting him the most.
What about the one from season 3, the medium-sized Demogorgon, like that they were fighting against, the one that was in the hospital?
That one's a little crazy, though.
Yeah,
That
I
one's
mean,
freaking whipping
did I just
Nancy
call that
left and right.
medium-sized? No, medium-sized is the Demogorgon. That one is like it's like 3 of them in one.
Yeah, because that's when it's starting to sludge up into the big final boss at the end. So that one is pretty big. And that one's like literally throwing Nancy around and Jonathan like fucking nothing. So
okay, yeah, but look, Nancy and Jonathan, 2 of the skinniest characters on the entire show.
okay, well then I'm not going to hold up.
I don't know. I feel like
but they both live.
That one would
and
be
Nancy's pretty badass.
That one would be a fun one to fight. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. I think at the very end of season 3, though, with all the freaking fireworks, that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Definitely not Vecna, though, because he's like human.
I still think that I think I would put a pretty decent fight against him.
That's crazy. All right. One more. Would you rather go against Diana from Lights Out or Samara from The Ring?
Samara.
Samara?
Yeah.
Why?
Lights Out. Diana can freaking disappear in the dark shadows and everything and then just reappear, she disappears in the light and then is only seen in the dark. Can't see her. Like, I mean, and those shots from fucking the opening of Lights Out is insane. Like, when she's just, like, crouched down and just stands up, I'm like, no. Get fucked. Absolutely the fuck not. So, Samara from The Ring, I'll be like Brenda from fucking when she's like, get up, you old ugly bitch. Yeah. Sydney, I'm beating her ass.
Okay, let's go.
I'm just saying, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that makes sense. Plus, with The Ring, you have 7 days to try to figure out how to fix it. With Diana, if you don't you turn off the lights, you're pretty much screwed. And it's scary because even in that, like, the fucking closet is dark. And she's, like, in the closet, even though the light is on in the bedroom. So she's still fucking in there. Like, literally everywhere that's dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, Samara.
Now, if I had to pick, like, between, like, Kayako from The Grudge, I mean, I don't know, man. Kayako scared the fuck out of me as a kid. She'd probably still scare me now. If I actually ever saw Kayako, I'd fall right there. I'd just collapse, and that's it. It'd be like I got stunned. And that's it.
That's it. You're done for.
Done for. Can't even do it. So if Kayako was brought into the mix, what would you say?
I would rather go against Samara. Yeah. Because, like, the way, like, Kayako moves is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
And that noise? No.
Yeah, no, she's making that fucking noise. I wouldn't even be able to. I mean, that's the noise that would stun me. That'd be it.
That's it. You're done for.
That'd basically be her fucking power. Like, she does that in The Grudge, too, to what's-her-face, the survivor from the first one. Like, where she, like, is on the hospital, and then she, like, she can't even move. That's it. And then she fucking takes her off of the hospital with her? No. Fuck you. Absolutely not. Ben Grimm, have you seen Sadako versus Kayako, Ring versus The Grudge? It's on Shudder. I have not. I really, 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 really want to watch it. It's got four skulls on Shudder. I know that the Shudder skulls are pretty, I don't know. But yeah. So, but yeah, I would like to watch that. But anyway, guys, we have reached past our hour mark, so we are taking no more questions. We've got, like, the roulette table, no more bets. For tonight, you guys have been absolutely awesome, as always. I do believe that there are still a few other streams going on. I do think Dave McRae is still streaming, as well as Fachi. Head on over there, show those channels some love. Destiny, before we get out of here for tonight, what do you have coming up this week? What is going on with you?
Nothing for the rest of the week.
Love to hear it. But anyway, next up for me is Fear Freaks next week as of right now. Got no new horror movies coming out in theaters right now, so channel's going to be pretty bleak here for the next week or so. Don't know what next week's topic is going to be yet, but you can bet that we will update you guys once we have that. So again, thank you guys for being here. Last note here is totally forgot to give a shout out to the Patreons in the beginning of the channels or the beginning of the show. So thank you guys for being here. If you guys would like to become a Patreon member, you guys can do so at patreon.com/Braden Timmons. And we still have 13 days left on the Last Nightmare campaign. So if you guys are thinking about supporting that, you guys have 13 days left. As always, any and all support is greatly appreciated. So with all that being said, guys, post comments down below. Let us know. What do you guys think of tonight's episode? Did you guys love it? And what is your guys' favorite movies? I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Leave comments in the comment section. Yeah. What's that?
What are your thoughts, just like in general?
What are your thoughts? Do you hate us? Is that because it's okay? We do read all the comments, so and by we I mean me. Leave comments down below, let us know. And as always, if you guys like this, don't forget to join this channel on its journey to 15,000 subscribers, and we will see you guys next week on Fear Freaks. Have a great rest of your night and week, and good night.